So the 2x KO beta just came out this week, and I think I broke it. For anyone who is deeply familiar with fighting games, you may already know what's happening, but if not, what's happening is known as a fuzzy guard break or a fuzzy. I'm WordsOnGhost, and I'm going to be breaking down what's going on here. So I was exploring the game. Specifically, I was exploring charging heavy buttons and the different properties they give you. They make you plus, you can dash cancel them, but also something I noticed is you cannot push block them, as well as you cannot retreating guard them. But the thing that I noticed that was the most interesting, that I haven't seen many people talking about, is the fact that a charged heavy button forces your opponent to stand. Why is this important? Well, as you can see, I have them set to block lows, so they'll block every low, but they won't block a jump in, and they won't block an overhead. Under normal circumstances, a Lowy's jump heavy button could not hit a crouching opponent. However, because the standing charged heavy forces them to stand, now I can hit them even though they're trying to crouch. And what this does is it creates a mix-up scenario where the defender has to choose to block either a low or a high in a situation that they wouldn't normally. And this is made especially powerful once you start including assists to cover your charge button, and even to help you continue whether they block or get hit, which I think is pretty strong. So there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is pretty much every character in the game can do it. The bad news is it varies immensely across the cast, and it's completely dependent on the size of the defender, what button the attacker is using, etc. But I'll go into some of the examples that I found now, and there may be more, so explore. So that concludes the video. I wanted to show that you don't need the corner. You could do this with other fuses, with other characters, with other setups. The only limit is your imagination. I'm WordsOnGhost. This was my first video, so if you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, and I'm going to be doing a lot more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at WordsOnGhost. Follow me on Twitch at WordsOnGhost, and take care. Love.